Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko squeeze the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko squeeze the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko lefty love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko lefty love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder. Bim bap, police are come and the gala holla murder.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public face, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fear with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment, and you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them, they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too, cause I done fed up. You done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up.
Good night. The people fed up indeed, fed up of everything, fed up of the PPP, fed up of corruption, fed up of Jack Jail, fed up of Irfan Ali, fed up of Robeson Ben, fed up. If you're fed up of anyone in this corrupt PPP regime or fed up in general, just put it. But don't let it be any friend, don't let it be any family member that you're fed up with. Just the politicians, the corrupt policemen, the corrupt, well, they have one or two corrupt policewomen that we are aware of. But the bulk of those senior police officers of the Guyana Police Force, they are corrupt. Let me see. Tonight is your night. It's Friday night. It's your night. Some of you got paid. Some of you just throw back. Some of you probably taking a Guinness. Some of you probably enjoying your life, which is what life is all about, right? Enjoying. Maybe some of you just vex about something, sulky about something on a Saturday night. Let me see what you're fed up about in Guyana, that is. What are you fed up about, Karen Clark? What are you fed up about, Mikhail A. Bell? What are you guys fed up about? Rajan Bim, what are you fed up about? I'll tell you guys what I'm fed up about. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm fed up about. What are you guys fed up about? I'll tell you. Let me begin. Emily Grant and all of you. Durant, sorry. Good night. Corinne Day. And now, this is what I am fed up about. I'm fed up about the corruption. I am fed up about people trying to paku you guys. People who don't care about you guys are pakuing you guys. When are you guys, sorry I'm saying you guys, when are you guys going to wake up? When are you guys going to open your eyes to see that you're being paku? All because of a little couple of dollars. Don't let couple of dollars erase a bright future for Guyana with good people who can take control of the country. And I really mean good people. Good people. Not just people suddenly telling you that they like you and they want to fight for you. It's just so dry. It's just so dry, as we would say in Guyana, right? Read between the lines. Do not be gullible. Do not fall for trickery. Do not. Because if you do, Cat's going to eat your dinner. Speaking of dinner, I'm feeling kind of hungry, right? Maybe I'll stop by at Sybil's and get a nice dal and rice. Just dal and rice with pepper. That's it. Nothing else. I'll take cook up tomorrow. Mary, how you doing? Mary, Linda, and all the women. Wendy, who else? Siri Hero is saying, fed up about Jack Deere being a dictator. Of course, Jack Deere is a dictator. Of course, he's a dictator. Sorry. Sean Anthony Ben, good night to you. I want Sean to pronounce the word dictator. Come on, Sean, where are you? Of course, Jack Deere is a dictator. Angela Ben, you got that. Leave Sean Anthony Ben alone. Michael Reed, how are you? Donna Jonas, how are you? All of you. But now, let me ask you this question. Can our operator, it's Friday, can our operator take this buffoon off the screen, please? Take him off the screen. He serves absolutely no purpose as Commissioner of Police. None whatsoever. Absolutely none. No purpose. None whatsoever. Just imagine 2 residents of Linden, 2 citizens of Guyana, murdered by members of the Guyana Police Force, and not a word, not even a sneeze, not even a cough, nothing from the Commissioner of Police, not a word from the crime chief, not a single word from these individuals. Nothing at all. And you're going to wonder why, right? Why is it they're so silent? You know why. They were instructed by Irfan Ali and Jagdeo, I suppose, not to say a word. And so that's what's happening in the Guyana Police Force. The Guyana Police Force is being controlled by Jagdeo and by Irfan Ali. All of the agencies in Guyana are being controlled by Jagdeo and Irfan Ali. Don't let them tell you otherwise. If you want a large plot of land, you got to get that approval. Irfan Ali has to sanction it. If you go to the lands and surveys and you want some, you cannot get it unless you call or you know someone who can suck up and lick up to either Jagdeo or Irfan Ali. That is how things are done in Guyana. If you want to ship in a couple of vehicles, and not just fancy vehicles, vehicles in general, you've got to get the approval. Once you get a letter and you take that letter to GRA and they know that it came from a big boy, trust me, GRA, the guys at GRA, let me see if you guys know what GRA stands for. It doesn't mean what you think it means, GRA, right? It means the Guyana Revenue Authority. Guyana Revenue Authority. Why is it we just got a trench crop on? You know, we right away we throw them in the trench. Some Radrindra Timil, just a dry, he comes here talking about, thing two men and thing, right? That is what the bumps always raise. And that's the first thing they do. That is the first thing that comes to their mind. Yeah, some of you also right away. And thank you, Rao. We don't hesitate. We throw them in the trench. We don't give them no space to distract us and to come with their filthy mouth and their filthy language. Always about B. You know the B thing? The B? B, right? Jagna loves B. B for Bharat. B for... All right, that's what they're about. And we do not accept or tolerate those sort of individuals who basically come here to distract. No. We do not do that, Raquel Gentle. You picked up really quickly, huh? Yeah, B for Bharat, B for B, and whatever else. Lachman Aziz, Assalamu alaikum. I like to say that. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Peace to you. Peace be unto you. And I like different languages. I just love it. To me, it's sweet. To me, it's sexy. To me, learning different languages, it's sexy. Especially when you see a Muslim brother and you say Assalamu alaikum, or a Muslim sister, and they say Walaikum assalam. And then you say Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Right? And so there will be a change of government in Guyana. Alhamdulillah. Sounds really nice, right? Good night again to all of you. And thanks to those of you who have already shared the link. Mary Ann Hamilton, how are you doing? A lot of women are, oops, sorry, operator. take that pans off the screen, completely off the screen. So what else is bothering you? What else is bothering you? Other than the corrupt PPP regime and what they do. So the other day I heard the man that is fascinated. And for those of you who are not Guyanese, you can just, those of you who are not Guyanese, you may not, or turn to somebody next to you and ask them, what's the definition? What's a bhakta? What's a bhakta? And those of you who are Guyanese and you have American-born children, you got to tell them that. Bhakta. Nothing is wrong with that. Absolutely. But why is it that Jagdeo is so fascinated with those sorts? He's obsessed with these things. Bhakta. SHI, you know what? All these things, it tells you that the guy is sick in his mind. He is sick. He's obsessed with all these things. For somebody who sits there in a high office, never before have we seen Guyana so contaminated as it is, from top all the way to bottom. All the way to bottom. Fascinated with these sort of things. It's sickening. And then because of that, there's really no decency. And when young people sit and they watch the news, they got to hear about Jack Dio eyeing up somebody that get on slack bokta. Let them slack it out, man. Let the two of them slack it out. Who cares? We got other stuff to talk about, right? Lots of other things we got to talk about because Guyanese are fed up. They are so fed up right now that they're like turning to any and anybody. Once you, I hope that's not it. Because if Satan touches down in Guyana right now and start talk nice things and start give out little sweetie and gooseberry and jamun and so, you're going to see people dump fancy car and they gone to fancy motorbike, right? You guys be careful. You are thirsty. You are desperate, so to speak, for a change, betterment. You can't have an exchange. It's got to be for betterment. And usually when people are desperate for change, they don't care who's singing. Who's singing? It doesn't matter. Have you guys ever visited a rum shop? A rum shop. I don't know. I like the setting of a rum shop. It's fun. You get to hear all sorts of things. You get to hear people's problems. You get to hear this. You get to hear all sorts of things you hear at a rum shop. If you want to hear big men cry, don't just go at Jack Day's press conference or Irfan Ali's dotishness. Go in a rum shop. You hear all sorts of things. And somebody at a rum table might be depressed, drinky bottle, drink. Depressed. Want happiness in his life. So depressed. And you know, back in the days, they get something named jukebox. Oops, I got to be careful when I say the word jukebox, because back in the days, it was jukebox for real. Things have changed now from jukebox to twine. But I'm talking about jukebox, as in the music box, not the other kind of jukebox. Oops, there is another kind of jukebox. And so you're in one of those rum shops, and you take your quarter. You can tell that I'm an old guy, right? And you take your quarter and you put it in the jukebox, the music jukebox, and you put that there. And the minute some nice songs, it doesn't matter what. Take a look at that rum, that guy drinking that rum. Take a look, Beatrice, at that guy drinking that rum. The minute song comes on, he's sad. He's thinking about changes. He's thinking about happiness. He's thinking, did I say happiness? Jack Dale again, and y'all next Thursday. And so this guy, sorry, it's Friday, guys. What is it? A little smile on your faces, right? Some of you are giggling. I could understand. You're reading between the lines. You guys are fast thinkers, right? And so this guy drinking his rum is all depressed, all sad. And so the minute you put that quarter in the jukebox, right? And in Guyana, I think there was bob or 50 cents or whatever. And the minute the music comes on, happiness is there. Excitement is there because he wants it. He wants something else other than what he's thinking of. Something sad, something boring, something so depressing. And he's drinking that rum, waiting for some sort of hope, waiting for hope to come over to his table. The only thing that he can focus on is survival on that rum. That sort of inner happiness, or so-called inner happiness. And can I get an amen for that, right, Pastor? An apostle? And so you put that bob in that jukebox, and the music comes on. It offers some sort. It doesn't matter who sings. Good night to Charmaine Blackman and all the other singers. It doesn't matter. Take a look at the excitement on that drunk man's face. Whether it's chutney, whether it's reggae, whether it's soca. Take a look. Just whenever, if you're in Guyana, wherever, if you're in Queens or Brooklyn, because those two places, they get rum shops, right? Take a look. They change. I've seen it a lot. And I sit there. It happened to me maybe once or twice too, right? The music, the nice beat. And so politically speaking, be careful with the song bites. Be careful with something that may sound nice, because you want that change. You want that happiness. And so anything you hear a tinning cup beating outside, why you think the minute you hear children hear ice cream song, they run outside? That is what's happening in Guyana right now. They're looking to hear some sort of nice music, whether it is sweet, nothing, whatever. That is what they're looking for. Tony Hack is back again tonight. We got to say hi to my brother, Tony Hack. I dig a bump on him last night, and I should not have done that. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So Tony Hack, my apologies, my friend. Okay? Don't feel anyway. I just thought I'd let Tony Hack know that. I hope Tony Hack is a man, though, right? So, and welcome to all of you who just joined. So, and that is what's happening in Guyana right now. That is why I'm saying to you guys, be careful. They're going to come around now. They're going to sweet talk you. They're going to promise you the world. They're going to criticize this side, that side, all manner of things. Be careful, guys. What Guyana needs right now is good governance. And good governance can only be accomplished through a good government with good people in there, not youngsters, you know. Be careful with the music. Don't get too excited. Start off nicely. Listen, and listen attentively. You ever see a drunk man wake up his head when he get a flashback or he hear the beat? It sounds good. Don't be like that drunk man. Don't be like that drunk man. Just like that. Get all excited as soon as you hear Charal Kitao Balamar, Jodalia Chagal Kitao Balamar, Tilinagete Mesohe Pehena. Right? And then the drunk man start to sing, and he singing, and the beat, and the beat, and he beat, and the dancing, and the excitement. And then when the excitement done, reality kick in. When reality kick in, you just realize what happened, because the bar lady just swore you. They know your kind of music, and the more they tease you with that stuff, they tantalize you, they brainwash you with the music. It makes you go and you buy more rum for me, more rum for me. And they playing the music. They put on a little Sundar Popo. Your mother's love will never forget. And then that puts you in a depressive state. You want more rum. I'm not saying that chutney calls for that, but it could be oldies. It could be walk away from love once again. Hey, bring another half bottle rum nearby. Bring another half bottle rum nearby. Bring another case Guinness thereby. And so by time reality kicks in, you're being distracted. Reality kicks in. Guess what? By time the night done, when reality kicks in, you just realize that it dig a rab in you there. That they swore you. And then the bartender come around and rub your head a little bit and say, you know what? Nothing. Oh, boy, you look so nice tonight, boy. But these people will come around and do just like that. And then when the bartender comes next, they're going to jam you. So when they jam you, oh, right. Bring another serving a cut in there. And all the time they're getting at you. They're getting at you. They're getting at you. Be careful, Guyanese. Open your eyes. Because if you don't open your eyes, reality will kick in. You see? wallet, hole at the bottom. You end up with nothing. You're going back home with misery because you started, you continue right where you left off with misery. So politically speaking, pull back in a corner, observe, listen, and focus. Don't take swar from people. I repeat, do not take swar from people because you're going to end up depressed just like a drunk man. Depressed, and they swar you. Why you think when you go in them places like whether the fish shop or wherever rum shop, they play music and the DJ's job is to make sure that he entices you or she with the music. You ever go the fish shop at Dorban Street or one and play Hatfield Street? A nice fish shop here. My regular spot whenever I'm in Guyana, right? Or even Francine Fish Shop. Can't send Jack Lee to a fish shop because y'all know why, right? You got to send him to Cathedral. All right, it's 29 minutes after 9 o'clock. I hope whatever I said there, you guys understand and reading between the lines, right? Read between the lines, guys. Read between the lines. Do not make people paku you. Not everything that glitters. Not everything I remember. I repeat, not everything that glitters is gold. There's more to it. Do not fall for anybody's trap. Do not do that. Or else cat going to eat your dinner and you are going to be so upset for the rest of your lives. Because whatever decision you make now, whoever you put, or suddenly seeing people as, you say, stop for a moment. As Raquel Gentle says, open your eyes. Read between the lines what is happening. If somebody all the years, them in like you, them in care, but you they treat you like a dog and also, and then suddenly now they come around swearing you. Suddenly they come around swear. I remember on the quarantine, right, Don Simpson, or Samson, sorry, and Esther Blue, and all of you. I remember on the quarantine, right, Jamal? You and some of the people them in the villages don't talk. Y'all don't talk. Months go by, y'all don't talk. But the minute you hear that they get wedding coming up next month by, guess what you're going to do? You're going to try to make friends because you want something. And then you start see the preparation. And a couple days before the wedding, you're smelling some nice curry and all kind of thing, dal and cook up and all kind of thing and roti and dal puri. All sorts of things at this wedding house. And guess what you do? You pass and you want to stop in because it smells good, it smells nice. Good afternoon, auntie. Good afternoon, uncle. You know, because they don't catch you with that scent. This is what some of them doing in Guyana right now. They've been catching you with just cents. They're catching you with dollars. Be careful. Be careful. $100,000 can be a disaster in your life. And $1 can be a blessing in disguise. Be careful, guys. Y'all know? Be careful. Be careful. That's all I got to say. I wish I had my wig on now. I'd take it out and just put at you. Be careful, guys. Hear what? Let me go back to you guys now in the audience. But before I do, have you guys heard? Sorry about the shades. Have you guys heard what this so-called Minister of Tourism had to say in response to a young lady by the name of Wilson who accused her of thieving her copyright or whatever it is? And so the minister responded by saying that people are mischievous. And they always like to use, and some politicians, they get some of them in the opposition too, right? They like to use, when you criticize them and you're constructive, they like to say, mischievous, mischievous. So that's a favorite word of politicians. But this particular person, mischievous, quote unquote, minister, right, is blaming opposition, activists, every single thing they're blaming people. Every single, they never sit back. They never sit back and accept that they're wrong. But what the young lady was saying is that the PPP regime stole their ideas, stole her idea or ideas, and they're using it right now. But let me tell you this, the PPP is notorious. They sit, they listen to you if you have a good business plan, they thief your business plan, whatever it is. But since when the PPP is so concerned about fashion and promoting fashion and all these sort of things? Is that what you put, well, is that what governments go in there for? To promote fashion? Is that what they're going there for? That is for the private sector. You don't want no government to promote fashion and these sort of things. No. Well, maybe the PPP does that. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on with all these fashion, these drama queens and all manner of things. Take a look at them, girl. Take a look at them and understand where we're coming from. Just take a look. Maybe the young lady, Miss Wilson, is correct. No, this is not Miss Wilson. This is far from Miss Wilson. Right? Yeah. I don't even know who this is, but whoever that is, that's a costume for Halloween right there. Sorry, it's Friday night. I'm being a little bit naughty, am I not? All right. So let's get down now to forget about that minister, so-called minister, trying to sound decent and nice. And oh my God, these people are hypocrites. They're hypocrites. That's why they can't stop people like, I know some of y'all know Fata, right? Right? They can't stop. Take the wig and reality. You see pureness, you see honesty from those people, man. If Fata wants to hustle, she gonna hustle and she'll tell you what tax, right? That's it. Now, Fata is Fata. But these people, worse. They're worse than people they like to condemn. And so that lady or that woman who is the minister of tourism, let me don't think like that because they get a crapo in the opposition calling me Marquisha. And I say, yes. All right. So now these people, they are fake. They do not appreciate people. They do not appreciate you, the ordinary people. And speaking of not appreciating you, the ordinary people, you know, there are some who are going to jump up now to give you guys the impression that they like ordinary people. And why is Jack Deere calling people thugs and all? Coming soon, I'll let you guys. Don't follow up with people who feel that suddenly now they are talking about you and they love you. If you know what I mean, read between the lines. If you can't read between the lines, take the wig. Right. All right, let's talk about the opposition now. It's Friday. Is the opposition ready for elections? Come on, guys. The question is the opposition ready for elections? Do you think? Yes or no? Let me get you guys there. We're doing a poll tonight. Sorry, Jack dear, not that. Right. We're doing an elections poll. I know Jack dear got his attention there, right? All right. So let's take a poll right now, guys. Savage Tish is being savage, asking, is there an opposition? Come on, guys, let's be honest. Is the opposition ready? Do you think they're ready for elections? Come on, let's get your response. We're seeing a lot of no's so far. Not the Vibes Cartel and the nose, them out, right? Not that. Jamal Aziz said, yes, bye. The man don't make joke. Jamal, good night to you, my friend. All the no by look then no. Look then no. Look then no. No. I hope these guys in the opposition. Who love the minute you constructively say something about it or criticize, they're ready for knock you down. But I ready for knock them back down too, right? Because knock back. Knock back. Simple as that. Marla Alicock say yes. Well, fair enough. Some say yes. Most no so far though. Most no. Most of them no. Mary Figueroa say yes. Fair enough. Rochelle Johnson said no. Ian Williams. What? Ian Williams. Let me see. Ian Williams, the smart. Ian Williams and Mark. All of them want to be president. Good night, Ian. We don't see Tony Hackman. He just come and he gone. Right? When you see so, must say hungry, must have gone around the car for fried rice. My cousin Sean said, what's the focus on tonight's bombs raise? All because the people say no. He bumps raise. Sean Anthony Ben bumps raise. We know we will catch him tonight, right? Ask Sean Anthony Ben. Tell him when you see him in person, tell him he say the word dictator. And Jagde will come to mind. Ask Sean Ben to say dictator. Sean Ben, who has been listening, because he doesn't miss this show, he knows exactly what this program is all about. But the minute you mention the opposition, and the minute you mention, ask you guys for a vote, and he's seeing all the no, he is working on somebody's car, probably underneath the car, now working on the car, because he's very good at that. Take your car. He's somewhere in South there, right? Sean Anthony Ben. But the minute he see all them, no, he bumps raise. And so he's going to try to come and try to be nice and professional, appear to be nice and professional. And he's asking, what's the focus of tonight's discussion? Like some little tanty moral. What's the focus in tonight's discussion? Right? All the while he has been listening, he's smiling, and all these things. Turn to his beautiful wife, they're smiling, he's laughing, but suddenly, all because I'm asking now whether y'all think the opposition is ready, he bumps raise. Look at he bumps raise. Sean Anthony Ben bumps raise. When you see him in person, when you take your car over by him to fix, just ask him to pronounce the word dictator. Sean is a good guy. He's a good guy. For those of you who are in South, take your car. He's a good body work guy. Car body work. Yeah. So I give him a free plug there. He means well. We disagree at times, but that's what democracy is all about, right? Sean Anthony Ben. So let's continue again. We've noticed that the PPP controlling GCOM, now they're saying that they're ready for elections by maybe September or so. When do you guys think that elections will be held? When do you guys think elections will be held? For me, I am going to put it somewhere. If they say by September, don't fall for the PPP's trick. Do not fall for the PPP's trick. If they say September, what are we now? We're in this is April, right? May, June, July. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if elections are held between July and August. Do not be surprised. The sooner they hold it, the better. because they have realized, like Sean and his friends them in the opposition can't get it right yet. They can't get it right. Jamal is saying 2026. I suspect that they will call elections by July. By July. If they call by July, they feel that something, they're up to something. But what they do, they're out campaigning. The later they set the elections for, the worse things are going to be for them. The sooner they set the elections, they feel that they get a better chance. That's what it is. They feel they get a better chance at it. So I'll bet you guys. Oops. You see what happened now when you allow yourselves to be swar? You end up with nothing. Back to the political swar game. Do not allow yourselves to be swar. Right, Toniak? Do not allow yourselves to be swar. Because you end up with nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was going to bet you guys, but there's nothing there. I am of the view, mind you, my opinion, they don't knock off the council, the lawyer for GCOM. They're done. They're signaling their shots. They're out in the streets. They're campaigning. They're promising. They're doing all sorts of things. Anything. And more things are going to come. They get more cash grants. They get everything. They're going to pay off people's bills. They're going to give teachers, say they're increasing teachers' salaries. They're giving teachers land. They're giving them all manner of things. Just watch it. And then they're going to dig that elections date in July or August for you guys. They're going to dig it. No, Miss Booker. I don't think it's November. I think it's sometime between July and August. It's the element of surprise. Take a listen to this. If they know they do not want elections by September or October of this year, they're going to give you that impression. That is what they're going to do. Give you that impression that between September and October of this year, they will have elections. They're trying to divert your attention. They're trying to paku you. So the opposition should prepare for elections sometime in July or August. Prepare for elections. The question now is the opposition ready for elections? I gone again and watch Sean Ben. He's going to come back again and type. Watch Sean Ben. Watch out for Sean Anthony Ben. He's going to come again and say, what is the purpose of tonight's show? Like some little half-baked British. What is the purpose of tonight's show? Like some little tanty. What is the purpose of tonight's show? And he darn well knows the purpose of tonight's show. So the question is, somebody said the opposition is broke. Somebody's asking, is the PNCR campaigning? Palm Halls is saying something that makes sense, and we love that, Palm. We love that. Don't be fooled, Guyanese. Be wise. I love that. Do not be fooled. Be wise. Again, I repeat, don't be fooled. Be wise. Let me see what Michael Reed is saying here. Michael Reed said, by the way, the passport biometrics is highly suspicious. Okay, thank you, Michael Reed. But what's going on at GCOM? How many of you guys have confidence in GCOM in this upcoming elections? How many of you guys? How many of you guys have confidence in GCOM? I'm going to read your comment. Sean Anthony Ben says they're waiting. They are awaiting on the results of Trinidad elections. Well, remember last elections, they were looking for a trifecta in Trinidad, Guyana, and Suriname. And so when Santoki, the president of Suriname, and you know elections coming around, it's right around the corner too. Elections in Suriname, Hukak Metiau, right? Halas Khut, right? And then they got elections in Trinidad and Tobago. They have elections there. But the opposition leader in Trinidad and Tobago, honestly, Kamala, I don't know. Many years ago, Kamla was very vibrant and so forth. But these days, I wonder what lang is low. You know, back in Guyana, young by days, we speaking Gibraltar, Hebe Yubu, Wabot Gabad Lebes Yubu. Bibi Kebir, Fabul, Wibit, the Bows, Korrup, Koborabop, Pibi Pabul, Ibin Gabay Aban Aba, Dabat Kobom, Abom, Rabong Yubu, Fubu Lubing Yubu, Dabat Debe Labaik Yubu, Weben Ibin Fabat, Debe Dobon Labaik Yubu, Aba Kabal, Sabom Abab, Debem, Dobo, Ibi, Vivi, Labaik, Blabla, Pabab, Pabi, Pabu. And so, you guys probably wondered, is Ben Chap okay tonight? That's Gabriel Small by days. Ebe Yubu, Waba Sabop. Abay debe. But I know Sean Anthony Ben song like that all the time anyway. Abab Rebi, Beben Shabab Tabak Ibn about Yubu. And so I think PNM will continue being the government of Trinidad and Tobago. In Suriname now, it's a fight between those independent parties and so forth. And I have a strong feeling that Santoki will be out of office and there will be a new president. Now, I like Santoki, don't get me wrong, but a lot of my Dutch relatives there probably don't like him. They live there, I don't. And Santoki was a very strong and strict prosecutor, a minister and so forth under the Baltasar government. And he's the one that tie up Roger Khan and his boys, them like alligator, like guana, catch them and tie them up. Because after Winston Felix, tighten the screws with the help of the Americans, with the help of, I suspect, then U.S. Ambassador Ronald Bolin. Roger Khan ran away like alligator, run like right? And so when they reached to Suriname, they thought they were going to get the help maybe from Baltasar and Baltasar's son. And so Santoki ensured that they catch him and tie them up like guana and ship Roger Khan to Trinidad and from Trinidad all the way to the United States of America. So Santoki was good at doing what he did. That was best for Suriname and neighboring Guyana with security. However, the PPP wanted this trifecta. They wanted Kamala to win in Trinidad the last elections, and they wanted Santoki to win in Suriname the last election. Santoki won, Kamala lost. And so they didn't get that trifecta. And so they rushed quickly to Suriname to hog up Neville Sital, also civic, it's Ronald Bullen, not Ronald Goddard. Bullet. Now, Jack Dave again when he hears the name Bullen. Sorry, guys. So they didn't get that. And Kamala lost last elections in Trinidad and Tobago. That is why Jack Dave Bumps was raised. He hated, what's his name? The former prime minister there. Come on, you Trinidadian in the audience. I know his name, but, old age. And so they rushed to Dr. Keith Rowley. And so the PPP guys rushed to Suriname. Quick. They're playing up this thing, this Indian thing. They're playing it up, right? They're playing it up. And they rushed there because they all wanted an Indian prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago. So that they tried, they even financed it and all whatever they could do. They got some of the business people there and all sort of thing they do. They went down in Chaguanas, they went down in Tunapuna, they went in Bartaria, and all them areas there, Digo Martin and them places there, right? Maybe down in the Bitoman thing, down by the Labas. Oops, sorry. Those are just some places in Trinidad and Tobago. And so they didn't get through. So they went to Suriname and they started to play this Indian game with Santoki. Santoki's a Dutchman. He thinks different. This is not Rejo Rani days. For those of you who know Rejo Rani, It is not Rajorani days. And so they thought they could have gone to Santoki, the president of Suriname, and they were going to sing little nice bhajan to him, or they were going to sing little Sundar Popo or Kanchan and Babla. Something. But Santoki didn't buy it because Santoki knows that they're a pack of scamps in the PPP. So when they went over to Santoki and then Santoki went to Guyana at State House, all they're doing, they play some old-time Indian songs, like from Kabhi Kabhi. मैं पल दो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल दो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है. Kabhi, Kabhi. And Santoki sat there and said, and probably was cussing them in Dutch. Looks like some bake, right? Or maybe Hindi. Tere kabud nani kachor kal, whatever. And so they tried to swar Santoki, but it never worked. Why you think they're vexed with Santoki? You think they like Santoki? They don't like Santoki. They don't like Santoki. They have it in for Santoki because Santoki was able to snatch Roger Khan away from them. Because they were using Roger Khan and his gang, and Roger Khan said that all sorts of things he did for them. Just like we hear in the Muhammad say, all sorts of things they did for the PPP. I'll be write check for them. I'll be give them check. Every same kind of thing playing out now. When all you gonna learn? Aren't we tired of the same thing over and over? Are you open your eyes, guys? Open your eyes. So back to the elections. Whenever elections are held, be prepared for a new Guyana with sensible people. Not any paku. Y'all be careful with the whistles. Be careful with the whistles. It might be the wrong whistle. And by the time you go and you look back, cat eat your dinner. Do you want cat to eat your dinner? I bet not. But there is where we go now. In calling on the opposition to get your act together. Get it together quickly before cat eat all your dinner. Let's touch on the fire in Linden. You know this guy, Robeson Ben, this Paku, Robeson Ben. Every time there's a fire, he's always there. Always there. He's like a, what do you call it? He's like a chorale. Not even a chorale, he's like a olag. Olag. A young olag. And an old olag. And the man at the back holding the umbrella, I almost thought it was James Bond. Sorry about that, guys. And so they have a serious fire in Linden. Have you seen this guy, Robeson Ben, in Linden? Have you seen him? I saw earlier tonight the fake bishop. The fake bishop was up there calling his friends them, come down now with some sand. And this is where the corruption going to be. This body brings sand, the body brings sand. Come down quick. Corruption upon corruption. And then they build the ministry for $10, $15, $20 million. And when they build a ministry for $10, $15, $20 million, it's corruption, Vashti. Corruption. And even with fire, and even with the crisis in Linden is corruption. Every single thing is corruption. That is why the PPP regime has got to go and be replaced by not pakus, not people who suddenly come around and whisper, I like you, right? I love you, right? No. Sometimes you guys get me so vexed because to me, like y'all allow yourselves to be so gullible. Sometimes I just feel like just taking out my wig and just fish on bend there. Wattocks. Sorry about that wig story. You guys know about that wig thing, right? All of you. You know about it. What else is happening that we can talk about? Because it's Friday night, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. And if I walk in a rum shop and I see that man in a corner drinking the rum, I'm going to know exactly what he's going through. And the bartender will swar him. Will swar him with some music. Again, I'm saying to you guys, do not be swar. Do not. Not because of every tin and cup you hear knock. Listen to the rhythm first. You know, like there's an oldie that goes, I don't know how many of you guys are old. People like Hector Nature Boy, old man. And I respect the elderly people. Right now, he's probably watching from a nursing home. And this is not to knock people in nursing home. But have you ever been at Woodbine Ballroom or Starlight or back in the days they had, well, Starlight was back in the days, and then they had Biltmore Ballroom, then Tilden Hall, and so forth and so on, right? And place dark. Oldies come on now. They got one particular song, I think it's Guyanese, they love. Walk away from. Everybody wants to be on the dance floor. Now, the politics in Guyana right now, people beating drums to get your attention. But listen to the lyrics. Listen to what it means. Thank you so much, Raquel. Members only. It's a private party, not a pool party. It's a private party. Don't need no money. That's right. In this elections, don't need no money to qualify. Oh, Mark. The best ballroom dancer Guyana has ever produced. That's me. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Have a great weekend. Have fun with whatever you do. Be safe, all of you. But also, hey, be prepared for elections in Guyana. And don't throw away your votes just like that. Don't put it in a pocket in the hands of people who don't like you. There are quite a few of them who don't like you. But whatever they can do to pretend that they like you. Some are suddenly coming around. They're suddenly opening up their gates and their places for you. They don't like you. Vote for those who like you and those who can do good for Guyana. Vote for decency. Vote for young people. Vote for the future of our young generation. Vote for the future generations. Think before you vote. I'm out of here. As that guy, well, I don't even, because guess what? That guy Vibes Cartel is going to be in Guyana for May. They're going to bubble up, they're going to jump up, they're going to dance up, and all sorts of things to distract you. So while they do that, you're busy saying, how are they under my nose? And by the time you know it, out like South. You knock out like South. Do not be knocked out. Do not be distracted. Do not be caught off guard. Be prepared. Hence, is the opposition ready for elections? Where is Aubrey? Oops, bump's gonna race. I'm out of here. God bless you. See you. By the way, Wayne Caesar is on tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Tune in to Wayne Caesar on Over to You. I'm out. God bless.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours a blackout and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%. Get your give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base. Then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up. You done fed up. He done fed up. She done fed up. We done fed up. The people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup. Look how evil set up. The people fed up. They don't drive no fear with the citizen. They may want the people speak out. Freedom of speech done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open discrimination in entertainment. And you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Barretons too. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up.
The way you come and talk to each other. This is the country I live. Black Bush I live, the fucking police. Yeah. The way you come to somebody, I live with a mama papa. Over here.
So you're saying the rice price?
The rice price, something to do, they're going to talk to you, man, somebody.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Sujurong?
Sue. Oh, Sue.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cop, and what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by...
You could probably, on the maritime area, give Venezuela a channel out to the sea. So...
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.